From My News 26 and CCTV, it's high school football, coming to you this season from schools throughout the region. This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Welcome everybody. It's halftime here in McBain, where the Kingsley Stags have opened up a 16-14 lead over the host McBain Ramblers in kind of a two different style of offenses going head-to-head here. I'm Dan Gusser. This is Jason Main. And Jason, you want to run down some of the scoring plays, some of the big plays of the first half?
Yeah, we are at 16-14 right now. Kingsley with the lead, and it started out with Verberkmos for McBain on a 30-yard catch for a quick strike in the first quarter, and then Camp House had a 9-yard.
Yeah, Verberkmos was just a big play leading up to it.
Okay,
but Camp House got that TD.
Camp House had the 9-yard TD catch, and Matson was on the 2-point conversion.
Matson Sebastian, is that right?
Matson Sebastian,
yep.
And then Kingsley came right back with a 40-yard TD strike to Aiden Mullen, who's had a couple big plays tonight. And then Devin Hager was on the 2-point conversion of that. Offenses went back and forth for a little bit before Kingsley struck again on a 72-yard pass. McBain was kind of discombobulated on defense a little bit, and Kingsley had the right call.
Mullen slipped behind him on a short catch, but a long run afterwards.
He did, and then Lars Johnson tacked in the conversion. And then McBain came back, and Ethan Barton, it almost looked like Kingsley had McBain on a rollout pass, but Sealand found Bartman, and it was a 39-yard catch. The 2-point conversion was no good, and that kind of leaves us where we're at with Kingsley at 16, McBain at 14 coming out, and I believe Kingsley will get the ball to start the second half.
Kingsley will get the ball to start the second half, and you know, Jason, you mentioned early on that both benches, a lot of players playing both offensive and defensive football here tonight, and I think conditioning with this heat that we've got is going to be a big factor in this game.
It is cooling down a little bit, so it's not. Some of the early games in the past have been 80+ degrees all the way to the end, but they're still hot. They're still working off their summer diet, most of them.
Yeah. And you know, you're seeing two different styles of offense here as you're watching tonight, with Kingsley running a very tight formation.
Do you have one you like to watch better, Dan, than
the other? I kind of grew up in that tight formation football era up in Crystal Falls. I do enjoy watching that power football kind of stuff, but I got to be honest with you, I'm a big fan of that spread formation and letting Sealand do what he can do best back there.
Yep. Yeah,
create things.
It is. It's almost personnel driven, depending on what you had, and you know, good coaches adjust their offense to how they're going to see the different teams, and each one has kind of looked at the players they have and said, hey, we need to run this offense. And
yeah, so Jason and I are going to take a little break. We're watching the McBain Band here under the direction of Heather Wiggins. And we'll be back with third quarter action here from McBain. Again, that score is 16-14, Kingsley with a 2-point lead. You are watching high school football here on 26 Sports and CCTV.